Okay, you're on. So don't swear. Okay.
Hi, Dan.
So here we are.
Jackie. Hi, Emily. Hi, Sam.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Sam.
Yeah, there we go. All right, so we're back. We took a few month break. I'm gonna take this out. Back with Mary and Eugene Sainer, and we're in the middle of the COVID-19. When people watch this, they will go, "Yeah, that was good. We made it through that." Okay, so our guest stars for today also include granddaughter Emily Sainer, it's her mascot, and I don't even know if you're in the camera, and and daughter-in-law Jackie Sainer. And again, I don't know if she was on there. Here, we can do this.
Okay.
Here we go.
That's all right. Let's just keep going.
Okay. I gotta get you in.
Yeah.
There you are.
There I am.
Okay. Here's me. Okay. All right. So last time, yeah, we got to about us going to college, which meant that you guys bought. So you ended up buying the place on Highway 3, and that was what year? 1987.
Thank you.
You were so close, Grandma. Here you go. Uh-huh.
All right. So 1987, and yeah, so that was the year that Darren and I graduated from college. That was kind of a busy spring, right? I mean, that was kind of
Apparently.
because I think you guys moved right before we graduated or something, and because it was in the spring when you moved, right? Do you remember?
Well, it was, March.
Okay.
There was still snow on the ground.
Yeah. Okay. So that was busy. That was a busy March because I had my.
But what year did you graduate?
Well,
From
1987.
college. From
college.
huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So and Todd was he graduating high school? No, not that. Or was he?
He
Yeah.
graduated 86.
He graduated high school in '86.
Yes.
So he was at his first year of college. That's right, because I went up to see him once up at Decorah. So the new place. How did that come about? How'd you find that? And well, the new place, as in Highway 3.
For one thing, it was for sale.
Yeah. So that's good.
And how did we find it? Okay, well, we were looking for a place, and it was along the highway because we didn't want to eat more dust. So,
that's good.
Yeah, and then he was asking a lot of money for it. Well, he was asking a lot of money at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, we kept trying with the realtor to see if he'd come down. And Bob Stevenson, who it was.
Mm-hmm.
So one day Bob came out and he says, "I'm getting nowhere with them. If you want to go try." So I went with my hands and knees to him. "Would you please come down?" They came down a whole bunch. Like they were like $15,000 apart.
Oh my gosh!
We didn't have the money. We just took a bankruptcy before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were in. I think we were about 5,000. We were still 5,000 over what we thought we could afford, but it's better than 20,000. So that's how that happened. Yeah.
All right. So then moving there.
We were about 2 days from moving to town someplace. That's scary.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, you don't want to have to move around people.
No. Oh God, no. All this virus.
That's right.
We got ahead of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then that's how.
All right. So that was So moved in then, and
Why did you want to move?
Well, we lost the other place.
I messed
now
up.
you never had to go through bankruptcy though. You just.
Well, that's right. Not really. 'Cause we were just there, and then this what's his name? Apparently made a deal someplace with whoever, banker, I guess the bank, really.
Mm.
And so, that's how we got, but we still had to get out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And we only had so many days.
Yeah. So that was and we were at college, Darren and I. So
Yep.
well, everybody was at college, so you guys were just kind of on your own.
Yeah.
Handle all that. So Okay, and so the new place, then you guys started your lawn ornament. How long before you started lawn ornaments?
2 years.
2 years. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're still working at the plant.
Yep.
Were you working at the hospital at that point, Mom? Do you know? Were you...
No, I
No.
was very sick again. Again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were.
Remember what was wrong? Can't remember at that
Well,
time.
let's see. Cancer, and then
Was it still
you were probably
cancer?
on treatments. Yeah.
I think it was still cancer. Yeah, still treatments.
Well, yeah, you were still on treatments when we were on the lawn ornaments. Because we
Yeah.
remember when we was going to Branson
Yeah.
to get lawn ornaments, you were.
Huh?
This is that brown lady
Yeah.
gave you the shots or
Yeah.
something.
She came out and gave him shots.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and Dr. Hayden,
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Harrison's father.
Yeah.
He came out a lot to visit.
Okay.
So yeah, that was cancer that time. Yeah. Oh, why not? That's all I can remember about that. Because I remember they filed bankruptcy. We had cancer. We had 3 kids in college, and I thought, why can't they give us a break? And then he did. So yeah, it worked
Yeah.
out pretty good.
Well, yeah, that was a nice and,
Yeah.
and now, so and we do have video of that place. We don't really. I took once upon a time. I don't know if I told you. Eventually, the old place out in the country there was. Well, that was Grandma Garvin's birthday, and then I actually took video out there because I called up the realtor. No one had bought it, or no. Well, whoever had it, I don't know what the deal was. It was for sale. And so we just went in and snooped around. So, but anyway,
It was kind of neat because Grandma had Glenn,
yeah,
and he was very kind to us. He bought our carpet, and Mom bought a little bit of our furniture or something, and it was really nice. It was really good. So, as if we didn't need it.
yeah, in the new place.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I always forget how all that.
Yeah.
Because Glenn was still with Grandma and.
Yeah, they were really kind to us. So,
Mhm.
yeah, and then we lived there 2 years, and then Dad says, we gotta do something that I could do at home, I think.
What was that again?
We gotta do something that I can do at home, you said.
Oh,
about
well,
the
I'd
lawn.
had the heart attack.
Oh, that's
In
right.
'89, that's when
Yeah.
we started.
Yeah.
Because that's the first time I'd ever had any time off in my life.
Yeah.
God, I can't, this is terrible having this much time off. So
Uh-huh.
that's when we started the lawn ornaments. Well, I went out to the guy who had the business before. We were raising Dalmatians, and went out to buy a concrete Dalmatian and bound up all the stuff he had. That's how we started.
Where was that at then? Where was all the who was that in Smithland that you?
Well, that was our first major supplier.
Okay.
The guy that had it was a farmer, actually, out in the country. What was his name? I don't remember.
In Cherokee?
Anyway, yeah, he was doing it on the side, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I never knew how you guys started with all that.
Yeah,
So.
that's
Yeah.
just to buy one Dalmatian, concrete Dalmatian. That's all it started.
Huh.
Yeah, they were good. He wanted out of the business. In fact, wasn't he moving somewhere to be with his kids?
I don't remember how all that went, but yeah, something like that.
So how many years did you do that all together then? All the
I think it was 22.
20 years? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and Emily, this is Emily's earliest memories.
yeah.
Going out and playing on the lawn ornaments.
Yeah, we got all kinds of pictures of you guys on the lawn.
Yeah.
Of course,
Yeah.
do not.
Yeah, with the sign.
So how so at the busiest, I mean, how much were you?
I have pictures of you on the
Well, I don't know.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
but it was a good side business. I don't know.
Yeah, it was not a big money maker, but
Yeah.
it kept us busy.
Mm-hmm.
We
Mm-hmm.
were not in the packing house.
Yeah. So we were
We found a lot of miles. When you were to think about it, we had a lot of suppliers a long while.
A long miles from me.
That's how we got going, really, because, well, my intention was to pour them ourselves. Now, everybody come. Do you have this? Do you have that? So then that's how we found everything. Was okay.
this
kinda-
guy had it, and then this guy had this, and then this guy had this.
Okay, so Smithland and Branson. Where else did you go? Or
Oh, we went, Lake of the Ozarks, we had, Eastern Iowa, we had 2 or 3. We had, Chicago, or not, outside of Chicago.
mm-hmm.
At Henry Studios, that was a big I think the biggest,
Yeah, that was. They had the nicest stuff, I think.
well,
They
they did,
did.
most
They-
expensive, but it
Yeah,
was
most
nice.
expensive.
But
Yeah.
they had the very.
And we went up north of Minneapolis, we had Hudson, Wisconsin, we had Ellsworth, Wisconsin.
Boy, I don't remember you guys going all over like
Oh,
that.
man, we were all over.
We wanted
Never-
something
never
here and
west.
something there, you know, we wanted a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
And well, and you did painting of a good chunk of them.
we
So
all paid.
Everything, we never did pour. Well, I guess we poured 3 things,
Yeah, we did pour a few things.
pigs and
It was,
a
The,
couple of things.
molds are very expensive.
yeah, I suppose you got to do so many of them just to pay off
Yeah,
the.
I see it,
oh.
yeah.
Yeah, so that was that idea.
Yeah.
That'd be backbreaking work, that is.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I know. That's
Not
just a heavy.
Hauling lumber
Well,
and
I
it's around
didn't
there,
know
but-
that. Really back breaking, hip breaking.
Yeah. Well, so you're doing that, and you had goats at one point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well then we had,
Yep, that was
And-
more, yeah.
then Dad decided to have some animals, just
Yeah.
because he liked them, you know. And, well, because we went out of the business, wasn't it? Because got tired of the cement, or were we overworking?
Well, we were still in business when we left.
When we got the
when we
animals?
left,
Oh.
yeah.
How
Okay.
It was
long?
slowing down, but
How long did you do the Dalmatians, the dogs?
dogs,
Well, that
oh,
was at the
Oh,
other.
yeah, that was
We
at the
had-
other place.
No.
Mhm.
we had them at
Lawn
the
Ornament Place.
at the
Yeah.
Highway 3 acreage.
That was fun.
I suppose, well, we had a lot of different dogs.
Well, it started with Saint Bernards
Saint Bernards.
and,
That was
and
our
one
first
and one
big
Great
mistake.
Dane with like
One
a
Great
ton of
Dane.
puppies.
Yeah.
One, the first
Yeah.
one. Then you got rid of that, and then the Saint Bernards. I got bit by Jerry, the Saint Bernard,
Yeah.
because I was trying to take
Yeah, he
something
was,
like
he was a mean sucker.
yeah.
If he didn't like you, he let you know.
So then it was
We had
to
That
one
was
guy
a-
that would come and do it. He knew better than get out of the car. Well, I don't know why he liked, well, Dick Freeman. Remember, he hated.
That was the other acreage.
Oh, wait, that was Bo.
yeah.
That
that
was the
Bo.
other.
We
Yeah.
we
Jerry-
backed up to the
Yeah,
dog, the
oh,
dog years.
What's his name? I can't remember the names anymore. He's the one that this Jerry didn't like. That guy would come around and we had a big fence, you know, and I thought wanted out of that pen
Yeah.
the first way.
Yeah, he was kind of
It's
aggressive.
The goats were really neat, and other people, Dick Freeman, I don't know if he got goats from us or he had a goat. He got so angry because their goat would jump cars. It would get on the top of cars,
Mhm.
and you know people didn't like that, and
Yeah.
he didn't like that, but our goats did. Yeah, so he didn't have many cars. I mean, many goats out there. So.
Oh, he had goats.
Yeah,
Dick
I don't
Freeman
know
did.
how he got them.
Uh-huh.
He got them from us somehow.
Uh-huh.
Anyhow, that's how I got 'em, yeah.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, we're talking about So the dogs that we went from Saint Bernards to German Shepherds
yeah.
to Dalmatians,
And Basset Hounds in there.
Basset Hounds in the middle there.
Got
They kept
them.
going smaller.
We were down to a dachshund that one time.
Yeah.
Some guy gave me a male dachshund. Well, we might as well get into the till the little dachshund was trying to attack a Saint Bernard.
Mom was out there, and and she was trying to keep them from fighting me,
Yeah.
and I kind of tried to keep them from fighting. So I put my leg between them, and they both bit my leg.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
the German Shepherd and Bo, I think, though, wasn't it?
Who?
Bo, our watchdog.
Yeah.
That you got, and No, wait a minute.
Anyhow,
Oh, that's St. Bernard deal too, where you like put the one St. Bernard in with another St. Bernard pups.
out
That was
of-
a bad deal.
but we had,
Anyway, we had a lot of bad deals.
we had a fire.
Well, so
We learned our
Yeah, the
lesson.
fire on Highway 3, when was that?
Yeah, we had a fire at the new place,
Mhm.
and it was the first fire was out in the dog kennel or whatever.
Right.
yeah.
And I somehow or other came out to get the dog out of the fire, and I fell and broke my ankle.
No, well, okay,
So
tell
then-
your story.
Wasn't that right?
No.
And
You went out there to water some pups. To pump some water in that.
okay.
The fire one, that was,
That
we
was
lost a dog, and not our dog, we was boarding a dog, which I
Right.
didn't wanna do in the first place, or he just insisted. And I don't know what
And
happened.
well, it was super cold. It was like
Super cold.
20 below, and then you
Yeah.
guys you had an electric heater that did the
right.
that
I
didn't
mean,
work.
Yeah, I don't know, the fireman thought it
And
came
the-
from the wiring up above,
Oh,
but I said that was all black, so I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, but I did think it was actually a heat lamp, I think.
Mm,
That's what I thought it was.
yeah. Yeah.
Anyhow, the goats got. I got.
So eventually, yeah. So you moved out to Highway 3, and then you didn't have dogs at that. You weren't raising dogs. You had
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we did, yeah, we
Yeah.
had.
on, at Highway 3.
Yeah, because
we
you
did.
took me to visit once, and I got to sit and babysit all, like, 12 Dalmatians.
And
Yeah, Dalmatians out there. Okay, so
That
I
was
don't.
before we were married.
Yeah.
and we had
And we
that.
had basset hounds too when we were out there.
Well, where
Highway 3.
so did you have a kennel for the Dalmatians, or was it just
Yeah.
a
We
Yeah,
had
we
a
had
kennel
kennel, yeah.
where was the kennel at?
way
Well-
out back, and
That burned down.
yeah, that's the one that burned down
Yeah,
the first
Okay.
time. And
Okay.
And the second time we burned that building down was when we accidentally threw it started burning, and so somebody accidentally threw
Can't
she
remember how
accidentally
that
threw a
went. That
rug
was scary.
Wasn't
along
that something in the burn barrel?
and then that went all over the fence, and
Mhm.
everything, so, and that burned.
Yeah, we
Is
got
that when
it
you
was
built
out.
the new garage then after
Mhm.
that?
Mhm.
And I was alive for that.
You were, yeah.
I remember that
Well,
happening.
thank
So
you.
all right. So the new garage then, and then it was big enough where you could sell the lawn ornaments.
Right.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We didn't have to have them here and there and everywhere.
Yeah.
so.
All
So it
right.
was very fun. The big, long. There was like 3 different rooms. We would play so many games back there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lauren
yeah.
and Abby and I.
Yeah, God.
I remember, and I remember Aunt, Grandma Johnson, and she just looked, well, that's kind of pretty. You did that or something. She'd go on and on about stuff, so, yeah. So,
And then the family tree. What's it? Do you have any of those hanging out?
oh, that
The
was
family
only,
tree.
oh, yeah, that's way in, no, where is
Oh, I
it?
don't know if we got that
Where
hanging
you
up
kids
anymore.
were up in
Yeah,
the
we've got
family.
individual pictures of
Yeah.
each grandkid in the tree.
We've
that-
got different configurations of families
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I was just gonna show one of those.
Oh, go look.
Just, yeah, go see if you can
Can't
find
figure
one
out
quick,
where I had 'em, huh?
because that'd be another thing to go through.
I had a picture of my, maybe ran out of picture space.
Yeah, well that's fine. So, but
I
anyway,
wanna
let me
take
see.
all
So,
that stuff out again. I want to have it everywhere.
so let me see. So, you lived out there for how many years then?
Let's see, 87 to 2000 and.
Well, yeah, 2010, right? Is that when you
yeah,
came here?
Something like that.
When did you move here? 11? I can't.
I
We
think
we
so.
look we
I think
we,
so.
we had to look it up at some point how long you've been here.
Yeah.
So,
I,
all right. So that was. So you were doing the lawn ornaments, and then when did you retire, Dad? How?
2002. 2002.
2002. Okay. All right. And then you were.
I retired in 2001, 2004, 2006.
Yeah. Yeah. You got tired of retiring.
Yeah,
Uh,
Yeah, they used to.
Every time
They
I
were
got
laughing
rid
at
of
her,
it,
how
I
many-
wonder where I put those.
They're in a photo album. I just didn't want to
Yeah.
go digging right now.
I do want to get a photo album going again.
Yeah. Well,
But all the
There's only
grandkids-
2 back there, how could you miss it?
2 photo
Yeah.
albums?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm to do a lot of
So-
flipping.
okay, so now we get to the years where nobody was living there except for you guys.
Yeah, we're all alone.
Oh,
Empty nest.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
I remember.
yes.
I remember that.
Although
Remember that. Yeah.
Ange,
Came back. When did
Yeah,
Ange
when did
come
Ange?
back?
Then Ange came back. She didn't come back at the other house. She came.
No.
She
She
came
lived
back
with you
at the-
and they. I was-
Yeah.
she came
So I
back.
don't know if we talked about Ange, and that's the thing about this series. You know, you can kind of go back and forth and visit people that you hadn't talked about. So Ange, maybe we talked about her. She came to live with. She was
As a kid,
Uncle Tom. Uncle Tom's daughter. She came to live when she was like 5, I think, with
Yeah,
us
something
for.
like that.
and
for-
then again at 12.
At 12, okay. I vaguely
No,
remember that.
14. I don't know. She came back again right after high school.
And then after high school. Well, so she came at 5, and she was there for how long? She was there
Well, then
for kindergarten.
Then she had to come back because she lost her the apartment and everything. So her dad,
Yeah.
she went back with her mom, and then her mom, I don't know what happened to her. So then she went over to live with her dad, and then he called and asked us to come and get her because he couldn't handle her.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure there were
So
things
we
happening.
took a big horse trailer down, totally loaded it, didn't
Oh, so how old was she when you did that?
23 maybe.
I
Okay.
can't even remember how old she would have been.
Okay.
Never going down.
And where was she living at that point? Yeah, Houston, right? She was in Houston at that point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's see, we picked,
Well, no, if she went to live with
Laredo.
Tom, then it was. Oh no,
Yeah.
Tom was living down there.
Yeah.
yeah, Laredo.
Okay. Okay. All right. So then so she was with you for how long? That was in her 20s then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, then she stayed with us till she went to the, I was gonna say nursing home, till she went to her,
Well, kind of a rehab thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
and she got better.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
really got better, and then she, I don't know, she stayed with us quite a while.
Yeah, well, and that was good. I think probably for everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, it was nice, and yeah, I mean, you guys, taking care of her, in a lot of ways, right? I mean, at that
Yeah.
point for
Yeah.
various reasons, but
Yep. We feel like we raised her,
yeah, well, that's good though that she made it through, and then, all right, so she was around. I'm trying to think other things that were going on during that time.
I was probably born.
Oh, we
Eventually,
started
So
getting
what?
grandkids, that's true.
Well,
Yeah,
I
once
guess
you
they
start having-
everybody had to get married first. I don't
so
know.
that would have been what?
Yeah, I didn't
What
keep
year?
track
So
of
you
that.
were born in '96.
Yeah.
So,
We moved to the acreage in Wensing.
I think 87 and moved to Ivy 3.
yeah.
I thought she was a little older than that, but it doesn't matter. You came when we got that couch.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, then you guys
No.
built on. You built that nice little.
Oh,
Yeah,
That
was
patio.
We did a lot of work in that place.
yeah.
Yeah.
Had no fences, nothing.
Right.
Then we had Basset Hound. Well, well, it was actually a half-grown dog. No fences, and the little dog always stayed around, never gave it a thought. All of a sudden, I hear his air brakes, screaming. That darn dog was sitting right in the center of the highway. And apparently there was a semi coming from both directions, and they were both hitting their brakes.
Yeah, they saved that dog.
Oh, they saved the
So
dog.
I says, nothing's going off of here till we get the fence up.
Yeah.
Well, you never had it totally closed in. I mean, you know, the dog.
No,
could've-
no, but we had, you know,
Yeah.
pretty much all the way around. We had
Yeah.
places for them to run beside the highway.
Yeah, that's true.
No friends for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she was good. She was a. That Bailey?
Bailey the Bashan.
Bailey.
She's the one that somebody came in the winter, and she ran out, and we didn't miss her right away. And finally we looked out. We missed her. Finally we looked out. She was sitting at the side of the road, watching people go by. So somebody ran out to get her, and she broke a hip. But she was very good after that little stinker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she never really did. Didn't
Yeah.
let her loose or she was gone.
Well, then you had so across the road was Chris Miller,
Yeah.
and we take the kids. They have the Christmas, the big cutout things and
Yeah.
the lights and stuff. Remember that?
Oh,
Yeah, you got.
So
to
that
be
was
there.
fun. That was
We
a fun.
started that, didn't we, Mom?
Did you?
What'd you start?
Well, we started it. We took them out. Well, we took them out sightseeing one night. Christmas,
Oh, okay.
actually
Yeah.
several towns.
Yeah.
Well,
all the
then
time. Every time
we always had a lot of Christmas. You know, we had a lot of
Yeah.
Christmas decorations out.
Yeah.
So, Mom, what did you do? You took a note over there or something that said we'd won the
Yeah. We had
neighborhood
Christmas.
Christmas
Oh,
lighting
really?
contest.
Okay.
Oh man, it just
They just
Oh,
thought-
really?
they-
Oh,
most of
that's
us were
funny.
Cutouts, you know. Yeah.
Well, eventually, you know, I don't know if we would have had video of. Maybe I have video of that. We'll have to go watch that
What?
sometime.
Of us walking around?
Yeah,
we
you
for
guys-
sure
Oh,
have
yeah.
pictures.
Yeah.
Seems like you
All right.
did.
So, but that's So then they just started.
Yeah, they
putting
they
things
just
together.
went
And they
wild.
put more and more and more. stuff.
Yeah. What characters did they have? All kinds. Did they have
Well, all
they had
kinds
Disney
of-
stuff and
They had
Peanuts? And,
Disney.
A lot of Disney.
Yeah.
yeah.
He could have got in trouble for that.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
If the internet would have existed,
Oh.
probably
Yeah.
oh, been more trouble.
Well, that was always fun. So, and that was So eventually, with the kids, would be the holidays, and then maybe in the summer sometime. And Sam, we have.
Summer and sometime I had back surgery and had a lot of trouble with that. Couldn't believe why, because of lawn ornaments or something.
Yeah, those are only
Yeah, I was
80
kinda
pounds a piece.
Just constantly doing stuff.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
So, but Christmases we'd come.
yeah.
We'd come on Christmas Day. Usually, I think, would we be doing?
Yeah, 'cause you guys had.
We
one
do
of the
Christmas
girls
Eve.
is- Yeah.
Well, you would have been little. I was still doing church Christmas Eve stuff, and then we get up and we get up really early
Yeah.
Christmas morning and jump in the car and
Yeah.
come over.
Where you went.
So,
Yeah. It was
Uh,
neat. It was neat. We had everybody there. I got a lot of pictures of that. A lot
Yeah.
of pictures of that. You guys, the three of you guys, and that was fun. Yep, that was a lot of fun.
yeah. So,
What about that anniversary party that your daughter-in-law's planned? When was that?
Oh my God, that was
Weren't they the
fabulous.
best, your daughter-in-laws?
That was fabulous. That was uptown.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say the crust.
well, that was
wonderful.
that was only 5 years ago.
Well, that was,
No,
no.
not that one. The one in Cherokee.
Yeah, that was the 50th.
Was it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was a
That was a
teenager at
few,
that
yeah.
point. Yeah, I was the 50.
Meredith was a little crap. I mean, crap. She was
A little wild.
Yeah, she was stinker and wild. And,
Yeah, that was
So-
a good deal.
oh, we had to mean something, or she was just a little
Very
show
enthusiastic.
off. Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah, she'd come
well,
to
so
the
we
door.
did do the back up a few years. So the 25th anniversary. We did that in the church basement.
Yep, the Vanish Your Space. Oh, that was very nice. That was more of a I don't know, dress up, clean up, nice up. That
Yeah.
was a nice one. Yeah. This one was more fun.
Yeah. There were probably just as many people. It was packed in there. People learn out.
It could be, I don't know.
So.
So we had, Tris Miller was so good to us. They brought me over to teach me how to bake apple pies.
Yeah.
Taught me how to roll out the crust and do all that stuff. I could never bake apple pies, and he did it all. He did the whole thing. He'd bake the pies. She'd make the apple. He'd make the crust, and she'd make the apples, and I'd look at him.
What was his name? Chris's-
Jim.
Jim. Okay.
Yeah, he was a big help too. Did you know that if you have your plug-in out shit with just a little bit out of the plug, you could have a fire.
Oh.
He told me that. A couple
Yeah.
times.
Well, that's
My
yeah.
refrigerator was just a little tiny bit out.
Oh,
So-
that's.
Yeah, so I remember that every time I see a plug-in. I saw one at the hospital, whatever you call that place. Bethlehem, and so I said, and he fixed it, so I never
Yeah.
bothered.
They had a swimming pool over
Yes,
there.
they did.
So and that was one of Sam's
Yeah, 'cause
first
Sam
daredevil
never-
moves. We
Yeah.
were in the pool and Sam went over on the
Far
diving board.
side.
You would have been with us, Emily. Do you remember that? And then
We
he
told
just
her to go save him.
Oh.
Were you swimming and he wasn't?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
But still, it was a deep pool. I definitely couldn't touch the ground.
yeah
Yeah, it was a nice pool.
yeah he was but he jumped in and
Yep,
Which
no
was
fear.
fine.
No fear.
no fear.
Go turn around, jump in. Did you eventually get him?
Yeah, or Emily or something.
No,
We got
you did.
Yeah, it must have been you. I don't
Okay.
I
know.
think it was you. Yeah.
So all right, so other people, other friends that you guys hung out with. I suppose
Linda and Pat all through the years.
Leonard, Pat, yeah.
All through the years, yep. Yep, that was through the years.
Did you take any trips? You never took a trip with them or anything, though.
No, we didn't.
I don't think we did we?
Don't remember it. Oh,
Jen
well,
and
wait a minute.
Ed.
No, I don't know, did we? I don't remember that we did.
Jen and Ed twice.
Yeah, where'd you go with them?
Once to Branson and once to
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Oh.
Las Vegas, yeah.
That's right. You guys went to Las Vegas. Did you drive out there?
No,
You
we
went-
flew.
You flew. Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay. And then you went to
Of course, he didn't
Nashville.
believe in gambling, so, but somebody gave him some money to use to gamble, somebody from work, I think.
Yeah.
Of course, every time we put a quarter in that sucker, bling, 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 bling. Yeah. We were getting on the plane to leave the place, and he's finally, there's, of course, there's gambling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's-
That's right. You're a captive audience here, so.
That was a nice trip, but could have been better.
You
I
went-
wanted to see some really Las Vegas type show.
Yeah. Well.
I mean, it was ridiculously priced, but
Yeah.
for us,
And how many times did you go to Branson? I mean,
oh my God, I don't know.
now we went with you once. Was that the first time, or had you
That
gone
was
down there
pretty
before?
close the first
That was
time.
Briggle's first
Yeah.
time. You didn't like it at all.
Yeah. We were probably at the kids' age where they're going. We don't want to take a trip with you.
Yeah,
Like,
you probably
what's
were,
up?
'cause-
What's up?
yeah, I'm sure you were.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably very different now. I think back then it was pretty hillbilly.
Yeah.
I mean, it was still
Oh, yeah.
they had shows and stuff and
Oh yeah, it's totally.
very
different now.
talented people, but we were too educated for
Yeah, well, that's true.
those people.
We're sorry about that. That's our first mistake.
Yeah, that was really too bad.
Yeah, education gets you in trouble every time, right, Emily? Yeah.
And we took you to. Where else did we take you once and you were kind of bored?
I don't know.
remember.
Were we older?
No, No, you
For
were.
younger?
What was that again?
We took them somewhere once and they were not real happy.
Oh, that was to Clay County Fair.
No, longer away than that.
Well, so
Where we saw the Death Canyon,
I think that was, seemed like Bill Cosby.
oh, then there was one where we saw where I got you guys looking at the, no.
well, that was the Badlands.
Yeah.
Well, South Dakota. Oh, we weren't bored there. That was one of the best trips of my life. I had this hat that had we got pictures, right? Pictures of us looking at the Badlands.
Yeah.
And these hats, these safari hats, kind of looking things, and then they had colored, plastic that you could look through too. So they were not only hats, but they also, were like
Like a
sunglasses.
visor?
But I digress.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, no, wait, let me see. And we went to Des Moines. We did. What was in Des Moines?
That was big. That was something.
There's a amusement park there. What do they
Yeah.
call? What do they call it in Des Moines?
Well, Adventureland comes
Oh,
to mind.
Adventureland. Yeah. Do they still have that in Des Moines?
I don't think so.
And then we went to Worlds of Fun in Kansas City. Yeah, we got around.
Yeah, for poor people we did.
Yeah.
And that was a tent we used, didn't we?
We used I think for all, not for Worlds of Fun. Worlds of Fun, we stayed at the hotel across from the
Oh,
ballpark.
that's right.
There wasn't
yeah.
there wasn't a game going on, but we stayed at the
Yeah.
hotel. That was a nice hotel. But and then we did the Colorado trip.
Adventureland, so we took a camper.
Yeah, that was kind of that was a pop up. You guys must have
Yeah.
borrowed from somebody.
Yeah.
Because then we took that out to Colorado. That was kind of a training. I don't know if that was the same summer, but it was kind of a
Probably
training.
not, but yeah.
Kind of
we
a
did
training
take
trip.
the same camper.
Yeah. So,
Wheelers.
all right. Well, let me see. Yeah. So okay. So the Tracys and Janet and Ed and you ever do anything with Irvina and Jerry? Did you guys go? I mean, I suppose just.
I don't know if we ever really did go any trips, did we?
Not that I know.
But that was always, a lot of just the family stuff and doing things with them and
That was it.
so.
Yeah.
Who else would you
Well, Freeman's.
have?
We flew to
Oh yeah.
To Nashville.
flew to
Nashville.
Nashville with them, and we flew to St. Louis with them.
Yeah.
Huh?
Ooh.
We
With the Freemans.
with Freeman's.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Remember the snowstorm? Biggest snowstorm they ever had in March. We were there.
Yeah, and that was that little plane,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little,
tiny little.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then they had a big airliner slid off the runway. Man, they had equipment out there. I couldn't believe how much equipment they had. Get that thing back up
I
on the
suppose.
runway. I remember
Yeah.
seeing the people walking off of that thing. They had to walk quite a ways to get to the terminal. One by, stream kept coming out of there. Not,
Oh my gosh. Oof. Yeah.
They were mad.
All right. Well, let me see. Mom's getting kind of tired here, so maybe
And
we'll
my eyes are starting to go. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. So I thought we had to move because I wanted to be closer to the kids because I was not feeling it all well. So
Yeah. And here, yep. So that was a good thing. Getting over here and
It
all
was,
the
it was.
grandkids and so. Yeah, that went by fast though. At least it seemed in my head that you've been here that long.
yeah,
I know it's, yeah.
It went fast.
yeah. I
So.
think it did too. Yep, that went fast.
All right. Well, so I'll just, maybe next time, yeah, maybe we'll just kind of find some pictures, kind of talk about people
Yeah.
and stuff. And I
Okay.
did that with, back with, especially with Grandma Garvin. I don't know if I got to do a lot with Grandma Johnson. Grandma Garvin, we looked through pictures and kind of talked about
Yeah.
people that were in the
lots of-
pictures and stuff, and so that was fun.
Well, we
So-
never had a lot of pictures, to be honest with you.
What was that?
We never had a lot of pictures in my family.
Oh yeah.
Bernie had a camera. I think, remember this old brown little camera that Mom had? God must have been how old.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
all right. Okay. Well, that was today. What is today?
The 19th.
July 19th of 2020. That was our
Excuse me.
fourth installment. Our fourth in a series of 18. Got a ways to go. We'll put it on Netflix.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Everybody.
See
All
you
right.
next time.
Yeah. Here, we'll get Annie in the picture.
Good night.
There you go, Annie.
She's asleep.
All right. That's it. Bye, everybody.
She's so